You can hear it, words. You can feel it, words. So don't ever underestimate it, words. Just remember, POETHON. This is POETHON. Stick with at the end. POETHON. Don't you know that? POETHON. Open up your heart and be ready. POETHON. It's time for POETHON.
Ruth Mahogany, you were saying something?
Yeah. My question is this: what does the truth mean? Glaring it is, we act like it's too thin. Painfully teased like a baby's too thin. So we take lies in as an ibuprofen. Even with the proof in, we'll rather take sides with ineffective cute things and dwell in the shallow cause we're afraid of the deep. Stand on the same spot cause we don't want to leap. The higher is calling, we ignore the beep. Complain the slope is steep, complain we could fall from asleep. The truth must pop up, it's timely, we cannot mask it. Rather than confront, we likely use running tactics. What we run from might be in front to catch us. If we don't face it and lash it, we might weep from its lashes. If milk is spilled, shall we all stare at it? Give intelligent suggestions, shall we all show our wits? While nothing is done and hours sleep, we only dream of solutions in our sleep. There's no rush here, all things stay at rest until energy is put in. Ask Isaac, he's not a Newton. Add action to wise talk, don't just be the sage. We are conductors of our lives, we transmit the change. Extend beats the range. Come out, rip the cage. Open new chapters, flip the page. Play your role, hit the stage. Or should we passively stand as if we can't rapidly act? Should we languidly rant about issues or act swiftly and regard the truth that faces us? My question is stated thus: what does the truth mean at this instance if we fail to regard its existence?
Eagle 747. Commence takeoff.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Captain J, your host pilot for Eagle 747 flight. A little flight information before we take off. We are flying at an altitude of 777,000 miles and our speed is 700 miles per hour. A couple of little facts left. I'm packing an armor with a multi-purpose feature and a 7-inch barrel with a strong grip. Also, my co-pilot is carrying an extraordinary defense arsenal capable of utterly destroying millions of enemies in a second, alongside several bells and missiles you'd expect from the only pilot of that kind. Therefore, hijackers the world. Lastly, our chief flight attendant, Ghost, can cater for the needs of all passengers within a second. Are you surprised? Well, 1 million of you is just 1 to him, so more millions, fewer numbers. All 3 are capable of piercing anything, dressing anything, fixing any egg, giving many things because the list is endless. So be fearless. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight.
Eagle 747 taking off. Godspeed.
Remember, all passengers on board are verified. They carry the same engine the 3 of us wear. They are pre-skins whose money is not only painted with bright sky, colorful and charming beauty. Their lifestyle is an artwork others adore. When the world seems to be buried beyond 6 feet, caving and losing its pillars, in that life auctions people's existence to trials and tribulations, weakness and dehydrations, this one shine from an asylum abroad. The world marvels at their results, and every step they take comes with an applaud. You need not worry if your family tree is planted in the slum. The lines on your palms are tree-like, but planted centuries ago by the unending wonders in my hands. Here we redress, add dress, and fashion silent sounds to suit our mission. I guess you all call that fine-tune. We break the broken to make the sleeping warriors awoken. We feed with love and eaters duly respect us, the chefs. Our recipes are sourced from the depth of our identity. Every spoon swallowed content is anew. Biting, chewing, and consuming our meals transits far than the eyes can witness. A taste of comfort, intentional living, and fire-branded life. This one's under time and seasons. With an ever-flaming tongue, they initiate what strikes the size of a sledgehammer to break limits. No matter their agenda, they are capable and pregnant of nations. Fully nurtured before they started sucking breast milk. They were born before the existence of time. Time can't even tell how they've been built, engineered, and designed for their delivery, because they've never employed that in office. That's even if they are aware about our existence. Do not forget the vacancies on board, the purpose for our journey. Well, we are approaching landing deviation from 1,000 miles away. 900, 700 miles, 500, 300 miles, 200. 100, 50, 30, 20, 10, and 5.
I dey see you. I dey see the way you dey carry your problems for face. I dey see your effort every day. You wake, work, earn. Some days sef na hunger go accompany you. Friends they become foes in minutes. Families they turn against you because of your dreams. The means where you dey tread them no like, so you guys bend. But don't forget, say consistency na key to the luck. No be luck. Say one day all your dreams go just come true. You go work for them, make love to the dreams, caress its ties. In fact, woman check your heart rate, woman check it. Why? The sun go shine. The rain won't stop though. Continue with your game on luck. Don't trespass, but hit the right spot. Do your best, leave the rest for God. Never stop praying, never stop hoping, never stop thinking about how big the dream is. Understand, say there's a river at the end of the desert.
Mommy? Mommy? Is that you? Mommy? Why you left me alone? Mommy?
The day my mother left us was called rapture.
Don't leave me.
Two were walking in the field and one was taken. Her last words were Okibwe.
Mommy?
The day my friend's father left us We sent a search party of necromancers to the underworld in search of his final words, but they said there were so many silences to tell which was his. We buried him in a flooded grave.
Why you left me alone?
We no longer blame God when someone we love dies. He only answers the coffin maker's prayer. My body is a timeline of natural disasters. I know too much about death tolls. Where I come from, every day school children would count bodies like 1, 2, 3 and called it the aftermath. I come from a nuclear family. My father is a warhead. My mother is a missile. I was born from an implosion. The first time my father saw me, he called me Hiroshima. Now you know why home is a barren ground where nothing grows, not even love. Why tragedies flow through my bloodstream like radioactive isotopes. Is this why I have a half-life?
I want you to do one thing for me. Go. Kill them. Kill them all.
There is a town underneath my pillow. I hear them screaming when I go to sleep. A family is dying of drought. They think so much about grief to have enough tears to drink. Shedding tears is the only way to stay alive. Now you know why I stink of rejection mails and I don't love yous. Why I crack like a knuckle every time depression hits me. Every part of my history is war. I cannot walk on water. The bones of my ancestors are underneath the ocean. They too were given to drowning. The last time I was in God's presence, it was in my lover's temple. My love for her was the only thing God spared from the city of Sodom. It was a lot. I have this playlist on my iPod. It's a compilation of all the voicemails she left me when she left me. Insomnia became a bedtime story. Don't try. I'm too broken to be fixed. Don't call my corpse a remain. There is nothing left of me. When I die, I just want to rest. I don't want to go to heaven or hell. I just want to rest. I don't want to see a God I cannot see now. I just want to rest. And so tomorrow, should love come walking like an exorcist into my haunted house, tell her I give up the ghost already.
There is a boy standing before me. In his eyes, I can see an ocean recoiling in itself. Close to the ocean is a house with a doorknob as big as his eyeball. I am standing before this door, turning this doorknob the way a man turns a radio, searching for the frequency of life. I have been here 1,000 times, turning this doorknob, trying to see what sits beyond this door. This boy looks at me. His eyes flutters like a dying firefly. They say the eyes is a doorway to a soul. I find this ridiculous, for I have seen men with bright eyes possessing dark soul, but I think that a poem is a doorway to a soul. How best do you describe a poem opening up a floodgate of emotions in you? I am standing before this door, hoping my father walks through. Tell me, Uma, stop writing about the things that keeps you up at night. How do I tell him that the things that keeps me up at night is to see him come home? And in the middle is a boy longing, hoping that he can retrace his father's footsteps along the hallway, pull him back into this room. Pray this bowl of Gavi be large enough to accommodate each hand. Hope my father's heart be large enough to accommodate us. Hope this room be large enough to accommodate us. I have always hoped for impossible things. To love a girl, to wield a gun. But isn't that all we have? Hope. To see a door open. Hope. To see our father standing there. Hope. To see our lover standing there. Hope. This boy pulls me away from this door the way life pulls me away from people. Speaking of people, did you know that I treat people the same way I treat a rose? Love them for as long as they are willing to leave. See, I'm tired of writing about this door, about my father. My mother says, all doors must remain shut if you can't open them. I tell her, when the flood visits your home, wouldn't you open the door to let this flood out? I am standing before this mic the way I have stood before this door, hoping and praying that this flood of emotion pouring out of me would drown my father back into me. Peace.
I had sworn to never write any more love poems. For as many times that I immerse myself in the ocean of love, it turns out to be a baptism of disappointment. Sometimes it lasts in love, sometimes it hurts. But in my case, I smell no roses. I have lost in love, and each time it hurts. It hurts that my poems don't set the right tones. Or am I missing a note? For every love poem that I have written, I raised a bar. And I have mounted enough bars to form a cage of love. And now, I am the newest prisoner for love. Every day feels like the dawn of my birthday. Yesterday felt like the 50th, cause I felt golden. Today like the 60th, cause diamonds don't shine brighter than this. And now it all makes sense. That delay is not denial, for in my numerous love poems I say prayers. And every prayer is a bit of this big miracle that you are a walking miracle. You remind me of when we pray to God to order our footsteps. You are proof that God answers prayers. You personify the spring of ecstasy every thirsty soul would long to drink from. It is in the way that you walk, like light stepping into darkness, like when you stepped into my life and rendered all of my insecurities lifeless. It is in the way that you say my name. It is music to my soul, an orchestra of heavenly tunes. It is how your lips are laced with a chapstick of hope. It is how your kisses taste like a dream come true. And yes, I know it's true that I had sworn to never write any more love poems. But how do I not write about your awesomeness? How the tingle of your voice tames my ego, makes me want to worship your majesty. See, how do I not write about love? Burning in your timid eyes like fire burning on melting ice. It burns me and like incense, I'll let out all of my sweetness. Can you feel the heat in my confessions? And one more confession. You are my muse, the very reason I'll keep writing love poems till the end of days. And yes, I know it's true that I had sworn to never write any more love poems. But this time, I immersed myself in the ocean of love, and I am happily drowning.